So what's up, Russ? What's new?
This week's been a weird week. Once again.
You know what it is? It's the everybody's stories. You know,
I know.
everybody out there has a story in the world.
It's like all of a sudden, I went from hearing nothing to like being mind blown this week.
I know, same.
It feels kind of good though, like hearing everybody's,
Kind of like a background story.
yeah, or like cool stories they have, like you would have never thought about otherwise.
Mm-mm.
If, like, say you're just walking past them first glance, you would have been like, okay, it's just a normal person, right?
Yeah.
But then you start talking to them, and then you start hearing all these enchanting stories.
Beautiful, wonderful stories.
Yeah, and it's been out of nowhere too. Like we know. Okay, so how many times do we talk to people? Like a lot, right? And then out of all the times, now finally everything started just spilling out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been everybody at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the strange part.
I think it's cool, you know,
Yeah,
that everybody kind of has their own little story to them and stuff.
I'm kind of wondering if it's something on our part. Like, are we attracting that now? You know?
You know what I think it is, bro? I think it's because what it is like we're approachable people, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like we've been approachable.
Well, I think now that I think it just makes it easier. Like I think people see what it is like you see more people looking at it, like observing. Like today we were talking about that, observing us like randomly for no reason, which is kind of annoying sometimes. But like you see that, and then like you see like people gravitate towards us and start talking to us, and then like it kind of like other people see it and they're like, oh yeah, these guys must be like either pretty laid back or you know something's going on or something. But I don't know.
That's one thing I wanted to talk about. Good thing you reminded me. So, okay, so you got people, right? They're kind of awkward with social skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, I was asking my neighbors because they said they have a lot of friends. They're young kids, right? And I just like talking to them because kids always have a unique perspective, right?
Yeah.
That's the cool part. Like, you get to see them. It reminds you of yourself, and they have like endless opportunities or like dreams. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they don't know where their life is going to go. It could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I was asking them, I was like, how do you make friends?
What did they say?
It was funny. One of them, the younger one, he's smart. He's a smart kid. He was saying, I just tell them, can you be my bodyguard?
That's smart.
He's like in first, second grade. He's like, I just ask him if you can be my bodyguard, and then I talk to him and stuff. The other one, he's in fourth grade.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one thing I've always known. Like, little kids, they make friends with anybody pretty
easily, yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of like fascinated me, and it hit me in my mind. I was like, I'm gonna ask them how they go about it. And then the fourth grader one, he was saying that he's like, I don't know. And then the little kid, the younger one, was coaching him. He's like, come on, bro, it's easy, right? And
That's
then
hella funny.
yeah, the older one was like, I just play soccer, and then we all just become friends, right?
That's
so
cool.
yeah, and then it was wild because I was thinking about this question the other day, and then I just happened to ask them,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave me the answers. So what do you think? How would you go about making friends? Because nowadays, you know, because we're out of school, right? We don't have anything in common with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We just go about our daily lives. You don't get to socialize with people as much. If you do, they all got kids and work and all these other priorities. So how would you go about it?
I think
if you
it's
wanted to?
I think it's it's easier to like this is a perfect example, right? Like the gym, right? When I first started coming to the gym, like I only knew obviously surf and then maybe like one other person, but like I didn't talk to anybody. Like I just didn't really talk to anybody. Like I was still brand new, so I didn't. It wasn't until like I started like going out of my comfort zone to like say what's up to people or kind of like look around and be like, oh, okay, like I could probably vibe with this guy or that guy or these people, you know, like I kind of like looked around and see who I could probably vibe with. But what it was is like all of a sudden like people would just be like, oh, like let me jump in with you or stuff like that, and it always happened to be the people that I'm like, oh, I could probably vibe with those people, and then we started saying like what's up, and then it kind of goes from there, and then it kind of became bigger than that, kind of like with me and you, and then like jazz beer and stuff like that. It was like it was like started from like, you know, like saying what's up to like what it is now. But even at work, it's the same way. If there's like a new kid or whatever that starts at work, and he's brand new, I'll say what's up to him. You know, I'll make him feel invited to work, so then he doesn't have that like oh hey, I don't like going here. You know, I'm brand new. I don't know anybody. Like I like it to where people can come back to our office and be like, oh dude, these guys are fucking chill, dude. These guys are vibe. You know, they got the right vibe. I kind of try to make it like that, or sometimes make myself a little bit more approachable. You know, I guess that's the easiest way to kind of connect with people. But it's definitely going out of your comfort shell and saying like, going out of your way and saying what's up or hey, how are you doing, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
I think it was definitely easier.
I think me and you met because we had a mutual friend.
We had a mutual friend, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best ways you can make friends with a lot of people. I think if you have that one mutual friend, that can take you far places.
Yeah, but with like, for example, Jazzbeer and little Jim Rat Manny, like them, I don't even, or even like the Ninos, like all of those guys, bro. Like I had no mutual friends to link me up with them. It was just kind of like.
Oh, I remember how Nino started talking to me. First, he was talking to my brother, but I don't think he knew that I was related to my brother.
Yeah.
But one day he saw me lifting dumbbells. He was like, "That's some heavy weight you're lifting, or on dumbbell curls." Mm-hmm. And then we just started talking.
That's crazy.
It's crazy how something simple as that starts opening doors.
Yep. You know what kind of fascinates me though is like for example, Ninos, like for how old they are, like. If you compare to both of them to like the other kids that go to our gym, like they're not socially awkward.
Yeah, they're
like,
hella chill.
They're hella chill. Like they're
hella cool.
Like compared to the other people that were just like socially awkward and they don't talk to people or they don't know how to approach people or talk to people in general or hold a conversation, you would expect Ninos to be like that because they grew up with that generation of like quick messaging and like or Snapchat, Instagram, you know, stuff like that. You know. When we were growing up, it was just barely starting. You know, it was like the cusp of it.
Yeah.
So, I think. What do you think that like social media takes the makes people socially awkward? Because instead of them having to go face to face to talk to people, they just do it over like a message.
I don't know, bro.
Cause think about it. Say if no one had the opportunity, or say you had the opportunity to talk to somebody, but you just do it through your phone and message instead of going up to them in person. You don't think that if you're not practicing social skills, you don't think it makes it like awkward?
I think it does. No, yeah. I think it makes you more social. Socially. You can you have more ways of connecting to someone. So next time you connect them, you're like, hey, I follow your page. What's up? Your page is pretty sick.
You think it's easier? Or?
I think it's easier.
I would think it'd be the opposite. I would think that it would make you socially awkward, especially trying to hold a conversation in person. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you're not practicing your social like your talking skills. You're like that kid that from yesterday.
Even me, I don't know if I'm social. Or
yeah, I mean,
man. You think I'm social?
I think in a way you're almost like me. You're more reserved unless you know somebody. Yeah. But you're also more like you're a homebody, but you're not a homebody. You know what I mean? Because I'm the same way too, bro. Like if I want to go out, I'll go out. Yeah. But I'm only gonna go out when I'm comfortable going out. You know?
Yeah. See the way I am, because I could. That's one thing. I mean, I've been around friends. They told me I can pretty much strike up conversations with people. But my thing is, I stay reserved. Mm-hmm. Like how you said, I'm kind of reserved because I don't want to attract the wrong person. No. Because if I go try to be cool with someone and the next thing you know, I'm not getting along with them, that was a wasted effort. That was
a waste of it, yeah.
And then now I'm stuck talking to someone that I don't want to talk to because I want to only attract like good people towards me.
Yeah, that's hella true.
Yeah, because when I would go hiking, I'd be like talking to random people. And then I noticed like the friends I would be with, they wouldn't be talking, right? And then once I start talking to the other people, then slowly they would jump into the conversation too. And then we have other people that said I look kind of like a... But I don't... No. I think that the thing with me was that I work far, so then I'm in a rush, you know? Yeah. Because now look at how many people we talk to now. Our workouts take hella long. Not that I mind it, but
yeah, I don't mind it
like
either,
honestly. That's the mindset I'm in. I'm like, shit, if I talk to another person, that's gonna be another person I'm saying what's up to, and then my work's gonna take longer, and then I can't go to sleep. Yeah. Well, I don't mind talking to people. I'll talk to anybody. Mm-hmm. But then but there's always that like thin line you're trying to walk. You're like, is that person gonna be cool, or is it gonna be a? Because like sometimes you think like they're staring at you, but they're not. Whatever. Yeah. But then once you start talking to them, they turn out to be
a perfect example.
Cool.
Yesterday, those two other guys.
Oh, those fools are hella cool.
That randomly just start talking to us like, we don't know them. I don't know them, you know.
Yeah.
But they turned out to be cool ass people, you know.
Yeah, I used to see them.
Yeah,
you probably seen them around too.
I seen them around. I just never had an interaction with them.
Exactly.
And to be honest, bro, like
they're hella cool.
Till yesterday, my perspective on them was way different, bro.
Really?
Was way different, dude. I thought like they were just like the rest of those other kids, bro. Like too much like ego and stuff like that, like. So when we had the interaction with them yesterday, my opinion changed like quick, bro. I was like, no, these kids are cool, bro. Like they're not even kids. They're like they're 26 or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're down, you know, like they're just hella laid, hella laid back, you know.
Yeah.
So my perspective changed. I do that a lot. I do judge a book by its cover hella fast.
Yeah.
And yeah,
it's something you can't help sometimes. It's just your brain trying to protect you. I think it's like I think it comes back from the old ages when people were at war for the longest of times. You didn't know who had
good intentions or not. Yeah,
if they had your best interest, you know, because you can let someone in and then they can like ruin your whole village or whatever, your tribe, your group.
Yeah.
Because I've had people like that in my life that like I got cool with them, but then they ruined everything.
And the craziest part is sometimes the most like innocent people are usually the ones they could be the ones with the bad intentions.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Or they look innocent from the outside, you know?
Shit, bro, that could be me then. Because people say I look unapproachable sometimes.
Yeah. I get mixed reviews. People think I'm unapproachable. Yeah. People always think I'm in a bad mood, honestly.
Yeah.
When they see me, but I'm like, dude, I'm not.
It's like after work, you're just tired.
You're just tired, bro.
You know what I noticed? I have more energy at work. When I go into work, I'll be like hella like energized. I don't know what it is.
I'm the opposite. I got more energy at the gym than I do at work.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm more social at work, just bullshitting with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know, it feels kind of dead, so I try to liven it up. I think I've always been like that. I feel like there's like a situation where it's like dead, I try to bring up the atmosphere. But if it's already energetic, then I like sit back and just observe. I just kick back.
Most of my coworkers already bring the energy up already.
Oh, okay. You're chilling then.
So I'm pretty chill.
Yeah. One of my coworkers was like, I was like, hey, you excited for today? Today's Friday. And then I started playing Mexican music.
Yeah. If anybody at the dealership is having like a bad day or something's going on, dude, or they just, because... You'll it's like a polar opposite, bro, from our office to like the main office.
Yeah.
Like you just come back there, bro, and it's like it's always a good atmosphere, you know?
Yeah.
It's like upbeat.
So like if you want to be a approachable person that makes friends easy, how would you go about doing it? Cuz you know that's one thing people struggle with. I think a lot of people struggle with making friends, like especially after high school. So
it's hard, man, because like you kind of have to change your mindset a lot.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I was told and have been told recently is that I should change my facial expressions, like for sure. I got a couple people telling me that I should start smiling more often. Just stuff like that, you know, just smile. Don't always look in a bad mood, kind of a thing. And I think that's number one. Is a lot of your facial expression, because like what it is, like at the end of the day, like your appearance matters, you know, and the first thing that people are gonna look like they're gonna look at you is your face, you know, besides the rest of your body, like your fit, your shoes or whatever. It's gonna be your face. And if your face don't look like you're in a good mood, or you just have like how people call it a resting bitch face, you're never gonna be approachable. But then there's also like you're just judging someone by looks, which is not good too, you know. But I guess, I don't know. It really depends at the end of the day.
So at this point in life, if someone's around our age, how would they go about meeting new people?
Getting out of their comfort zone, just saying what's up to random people, you know.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like anybody, you just go on the street and
so
just
start this is a perfect example, right? So I got two of them. So last week there was somebody that came in our office. And she was wearing a Lewis Hamilton Mercedes Formula One shirt. And I asked him, I was like, hey, so I was like, do you go for? I just randomly asked her. I didn't say, hey, how you do? Like I said, hey, how you doing? But right after that, I said, hey, do you go for George Russell or Lewis Hamilton? And they immediately, like, I saw them, their eyes, like, they just kind of, like, I sparked their interest because they obviously knew that I liked watching Formula One. So we just started chopping it up, talking about it, right? And then this other time I went to the Galleria with Safraz and his cousin, Serv, and I seen from here to where that light post is at, there was this Asian guy with his girlfriend, and he was wearing a Red Bull jacket, like a Red Bull, like a sweater, and some Red Bull shoes. And so that caught my interest. Literally, I told them, I was like, hey, I'll be right back. They're like, where the hell's this guy going? So I literally went over there, and I said, hey, what's up, bro? So who do you go for? You go Max Verstappen, or do you go for Sergio Perez? And he goes, oh, me? And I was like, yeah, bro, you're wearing Red Bull gear. He goes, oh, bro, I go for Max Verstappen. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. And then, from there we started talking. I had no idea who this guy was. Randomly saw him. He could have been a dick and said, bro, I don't know you, like, walk away. But I approached him and like, hey, what's up, bro? You go for it, like, I almost made it like I wasn't bombarding him, but we talked for like 30 minutes, bro.
Damn.
And his girl was like right there just looking at us talking.
He was into the conversation?
And he was into the conversation, bro. But it's just about going outside your comfort zone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and another me would have been like, nah, I don't do that. But I just went out and I'm like, hey, you know what? What's up, dude? I think what it is,
what
bro,
if you were alone?
Even if I was alone, I would have done
still
it.
asked him?
Yeah. What it is, I think, is like if you know somebody or you see somebody with the same interests as you, I think it makes it easier to approach those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if there's no similar interests or there's no similar conversations or whatever, I think it makes it a little harder.
Makes it way harder. Makes it a
little difficult because you gotta make,
At that point, you gotta be like good at observing. You gotta be hella good at observing what they do, and then be able to use the observation to break the ice. I think breaking the ice is the hardest part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but definitely if there's already a something in common, it makes it easier.
Yeah, or like what makes it hard is if you see someone's face, like you said, they have a resting bitch face, then it makes it kind of hard. But some of those people end up being the nicest people.
The nicest people, yeah. For real.
And you're like, shit, dude, then that becomes a wasted opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that sucks about this life, like the wasted opportunities because of like our misjudgment.
Yeah.
But or like not knowing how to like proceed.
True. But what it is it comes with age, like like after a while you start, instead of like, because you go from like when you graduate high school and stuff like that, you go from over talking to people to like slowly taper off and start observing people.
That's what it is.
So I think it comes with age. You'll start observing more people, and then
For me, I've always been at this level, like just staying in a like neutral. What did I do? I remember like when I was younger, we would just play basketball. That's how you made a lot of friends. Like sports is the major one.
Sports was a big one.
Sports is a major way of making friends. Or like if you had classes with people or like your neighborhood friends, that's how you made friends.
That's how you made friends, yeah.
But when you get older or like people start having kids, they start focusing on their families, and then it becomes difficult.
It does become difficult.
And then I think that's what leads people to like social isolation. Mm-hmm. Do you think there's a way to combat that?
Mm-hmm. I think what it is you still have to you still have to sacrifice a little of your time for your family and stuff. But I think you still have to, each person in the relationship still has to have the opportunity to go out with their friends,
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you hear about it, dude, like where you get married and you have kids and you don't do anything anymore.
That's the scariest thing, bro.
And that's sad, like
it is,
because I get it. Like I said, like your responsibility is your kids and your family, but you shouldn't also give up your friends like that, because especially if you've known them for a long time and they were at your wedding and stuff, like you don't want to do that,
Yeah, or going about meeting new people.
Going about meeting new people.
That shouldn't stop.
I think how it should be, or is to each their own in their relationship, is like at least once a month, like if you're married and you have a wife or whatever, you gotta tell her, hey, look, I'm gonna go hang out with the homies. It's not gonna be anything big. It's just gonna be like, oh, go get some eat, or they're gonna come over, we're gonna barbecue, stuff like that,
Yeah.
But and vice versa, the females should be allowed to do the same thing, you know. But I think it's easier for females to do it because
Yeah, they just socialize. They're hella good at socializing.
yeah, because I think if especially if they're stay-at-home moms and they take kids to like sporting events or school events and stuff like that, like they still have the opportunity to talk to like other moms, you know.
Yeah.
And then the other moms like, you know, like, oh, let's have all they form a group. But when it's the dad, I feel like it's harder because you got work, and you come home and you know you're tired. It makes it a little bit harder, you know.
I think guys like social battery runs out quicker too.
It does run out a lot quicker. Yeah.
Because like after you come back from work, you don't feel like talking.
You don't feel like talking.
If you've been talking all day, you're like, I just want to chill.
And you know what I noticed over the years too is like a lot of the actual like the friends I made in high school and stuff, I don't even talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
I think the people I talk to the most are the friends that I've had from previous jobs.
Yeah.
That's the only way I talk to like all of the people outside of the gym that I talk to, aside from our friend group, are friends that I've had from my last job, which is and they're still some of my best friends to this day. So I think that's also it's easier that way to meet people too. Is once you start working somewhere and you become cool with certain people, like it's easier to make friends like that, you know? And then if you leave that job, then you still have friends, but you go to another job, you just meet new people. And that's usually how it is in adult life, you know?
Yeah, it's
unless you go to like a bar.
The older I'm getting, I was more on the opposite end. I used to be more to myself.
Mm-hmm.
No, as a kid, I used to just get along with people and then they'll like gravitate towards me. But the older I'm getting, the more I'm like, I should reach out to more people instead of being more reserved.
Yeah.
Because imagine how many like connections I missed that could have been something good.
I think it's definitely easy for like, and I get in the habit of this too, like I'll be at home and don't want to go out.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to break that mindset because
that's another thing, like we have to work and stuff, but if we didn't have to work, I mean, I wonder what would have happened.
I don't know.
Because, you know, like, because you're at the job, you don't have the energy to go out, do new things. Whereas if we didn't have to, like, be in the rat race, we could be out exploring, doing new things, meeting new people.
We could be meeting new people, yeah.
I think that's one of my big goals. I don't know, like, it just hit me out of nowhere. I think that's why I started this whole thing, too, because I want to get to know more people.
That'd be sick.
I don't think I was here just to, like, live like a hermit.
Yeah. Stay in the house all day.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but
no, there's nothing wrong with it.
But the way I want to meet people, I just want to meet unique, like cool people with cool stories. Like your friend, like I would have never have known his story if I hadn't met him through you.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's what I want. I want kind of like that big friend base. But now it's something that dissipates. I want it to
like, last forever.
Yeah,
I'm
like
the same way.
Kind of like having a big ass cult group, bro.
Yeah,
that'd be badass.
I mean, that'd be sick.
That's what because we're always talking about communities and shit.
Yeah,
this is why I think we keep reverting back, because we all want to be part of something like big, or like get to know like great, amazing people.
That's true.
And then have those deep connections.
Yeah, I think at my age too, like I don't want to, like, I want to make friends with people that, like you said, that's going to last a while, you know. I don't want them to be quick friends, like, anymore.
Yeah, like, you become friends and then it disappears. It's sad shit, bro.
Yeah, it is sad shit, bro.
You're like, what the hell? What was all that for?
Exactly. It was almost like a wasted effort, you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't, that's not what I want, you know?
Yeah, because
you're like, I don't want that.
I think because that's the hardest part, letting go.
Yeah.
Letting go is the hardest part.
Oh, yeah.
Because of what you used to have.
Yeah,
that's true. Sometimes people grow apart, so you just that's the paradox of life. It's strange sometimes. Yeah,
but that's kind of the real test. That's right. That's kind of the real test to friendship, though.
Yeah,
it's like, for example, like my homie I was telling you about. You know how he used to go to the bar and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll see him once a year, and he's been my homie since kindergarten.
Yeah,
but every time we link up, dude, it's like no time has passed between us.
That's good.
So it's cool, you know, and I like that. But and that's the kind of friendships I want, you know, like even if I don't see them every day, I don't want it to affect you from whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, like you just want to keep updated.
Yeah.
You want to stay updated with them. Yeah, with the good people, especially the good people.
And what I think it is hard too, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, between work, the gym, and then whatever, like everything in between, it's hard. It's like the older you get, it's harder to text people, or it's harder to like reach out to people. Cause like I'll be like, oh, I remember I gotta text that person, or I gotta reach out to this person, and you forget, bro.
That's true.
You just get so busy with like small things in life that you forget about. It's hard.
Yeah. That's why we gotta escape the rat race.
For real.
For shit like that. That was like always my goal. I was like, if I get like balling, I wanna have the time. So if like one of my homies says, hey, I wanna go do this, let's go do this, I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm down, Let's go do this shit. Let's go hiking wherever. If you wanna go Bernie Falls, we can go Bernie Falls. Okay, you wanna go hike down south, let's go down south.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And not worry about work.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Have the time to do all that shit.
It's cool because like the one guy that works in my office with me, we started playing Modern Warfare 3 together, right?
Yeah.
And he introduced me to like other people, and we made a Discord channel just for our group chat for our Modern Warfare 3 stuff. And it's cool because like I didn't know any of these other people, bro. Or I only knew like two, because the other two people are coworkers, but the other people I didn't even know. And it's cool because like we'll hop on our group chat like when we're playing, and it's like it like we talk to each other like we've been friends for years, and it's pretty badass, like I think that's cool,
Yeah.
Like it's cool because like the way you think about it, it's like from you meeting one person, you can meet like 10 other people
exactly
behind that person. That's crazy, bro, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep, exactly. But
yeah.
All right, so I was gonna talk about. Okay, so I've been thinking about this. So a lot of us, we go through life, we feel like we missed out on a lot, right? And then, or sometimes we experience something and then we regret it. So what do you think is better? Is it better to experience something and then regret it, or not go after it and have that what if?
From personal experience on some things, it's better to experience it and regret it.
What would you pick if you had to pick one? It'd be that one?
Yeah.
To experience something and then regret it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Because a lot of people do that, bro. Because like sometimes somebody will marry the wrong person. Somebody will take on the wrong job. And then...
I've done that with work.
Yeah.
I've done that with a job. I wasn't there for 3 months. No more than 3. I was only there for like 2 months, 2.5 months.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have that than always thinking about that what if. Because that what if, I think having those thoughts of the what if, it affects you mentally, bro. Versus
what if it came down to like marriage, like somebody had a marriage with someone and the spouse turned out to be nasty? Would the regret be worse than the what if? Shit. It's kind of like a hard question.
No, it's easy, bro. I would rather regret it. But I think having that regret of the what if, it affects you mentally, bro. I think it does. I would rather just jump in with 2 feet and experience it. And then if it wasn't for me, it wasn't for me. Whatever situation it is in life.
Damn.
Honestly.
That's cool. That's because a good perspective.
You never know, bro. What if you decide to like not do something, and that could have been your breaking point. That could have been a moment in your life where you could have had something a lot better in life. It could have been a money move. That in that aspect,
you know what
I mean?
Sense, yeah.
And you could have, and if you never did it, you could have been like, oh, what if? At the end of the day, bro, life, you're just rolling the dice with life. You're always gonna have a regret or not regret. It's like it's like a coin, heads or tails, regret or not regret.
I want to find the people that had hella good intuition and they lived life to where they didn't have any regrets, but the what ifs worked out.
Yeah.
Like taking that business opportunity.
Yeah.
Making this bold risk, taking that bold risk,
But even people like that though, they didn't always make the moves 100%. They always had those what if kind of moments. I find it hard to believe that they didn't have any regrets or not like regret moments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they made the right move. The thing about people like that is they only talk about the moments where they did something good, but they don't talk about the bad things. The parts where they fell.
Yeah, sometimes it takes that shit to
Yeah.
experience it to get to the other side.
Yeah.
But I think that was good for today.
What about you?
That question's too hard for me. I'm more of the person. I'm more of the what if person. Because I'd rather dream.
I can see that.
But when it comes to business, then I'd rather take the risk. But I don't know. It's still scary. I don't know.
Like, it's one thing to just...
If I had to pick one.
Yeah, like, it's one thing to say, hey, you know what? I got something for you. I got a business opportunity for you. Are you down to take it? Yes or no? Like, that's not something I'm going to fucking jump in automatically.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do your research and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But your research is going to help you decide whether you're going to do it or whether you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
But depending on the circumstance, it's just easier to just jump in with 2 feet and just do it.
Yeah.
With no regrets.
Yep. That's why I'm on that journey right now, trying to develop my intuition.
Mm-hmm.
So, hopefully, it works out. Hopefully the rest of the life works out. Because I feel like I have a lot of regrets. I don't know if you have a lot of regrets, but I do.
I do. And that's why I changed my mindset, bro.
Yeah.
After a while, you change your mindset because you don't want to... It's not FOMO that you're trying to get rid of. It's like...
The FOMO, I get that shit a lot.
You don't... Because at the end of the day, sometimes it's FOMO, but it's not FOMO that I'm wanting. It's just... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a tricky thing, bro.
It's hard to explain because you're not in fear of missing out. You just don't know what it has in store, you know?
Because if I could have gone back to high school, I'd have made so many changes. But that's the thing of the past. Time to learn and move on. What can you do?
That's the one thing I do try not to do is I try not to dwell on the past a lot.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing. I think that's like the number one thing for me.
I learned to not do that a lot.
You know what I've been focusing on? I've been focusing on trying to focus more towards think of a better future than trying to focus on the past.
Yeah.
That's what I've been
I used to dwell on the past a lot, and you get stuck, man. You get stuck with the same constant thoughts, and it's not good for you. But as of lately, probably within the last couple of years, especially with the job I have now, I don't dwell on the past anymore.
Yeah.
I tell myself, nah, dude, like, if this isn't meant to work out for you, then you got to go do something else, kind of a thing. And it doesn't matter what it is. It's any situation, because the more you dwell on the past, dude, the worse it is for you.
Yeah. Like, I haven't been thinking about the past too much, but then sometimes you meet someone that questions you, that makes you, like, revert back all to that shit. You're like, damn, I wasted all this time. Now I'm too scared to do this shit. Why am I not doing this?
True.
And then you start kicking yourself. That's what happened to me. I'm like, fuck. So, well, I'm glad at least we started this shit, because we would have been like, what if about the podcast shit,
Told you.
So.
Told you, bro. Sometimes you guys got to do it with 2 feet jumping in.
Facts. So, we'll see where we go from here. Yeah. Hopefully we can accomplish our goals. Everybody, even you guys, whoever's watching.
Mm-hmm.
But.
Ajala.
Nino, Ajala.
Ajala.
Shout out to y'all. Cash, what up?
Hey, who are the other 2 homies that randomly say what's up to us today? Last week, remember we were talking about Marvel and Batman Beyond? Those kids are cool.
Oh, so I met one of them through Ajala.
Yeah, those guys are cool,
and
too.
And then the other guy was Ajala's friend's friend. Yeah. They're chill, too. They're hella chill.
I was doing cardio the other day, and they came up to me and was like, hey, what's up, bro? Where are the rest of the guys? I'm like, it's just me right now, dude.
See, we got to meet people like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But, guys, let us know what your thoughts are on all this. Yeah, just do your thing. Enjoy life. Have no regrets, man.
No. Zero regrets.
Peace.
Peace.